Okay, I know you see the avatar here and you think that it's what it is, but no. I've made this statement before. Long form videos, like reaction stuff like that, I'm probably still going to use the avatar from time to time and use them. It's going to be about a 50-50 thing, where I'm going to go from cam to avatar. It's going to change depending on my mood and how willing I am to dress up, because I don't want to look like a bum on camera. But we do have a video we need to go over. Stevie Knight is apparently upset about the new cover for the new Madden game that's coming out. And I want to check it out because I think that I saw a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just know for a fact that this is going to be something stupid. So let's just go ahead and check on it.
In a couple months, he gonna play in your fingernail polish. You know what I'm saying? Next is gonna be lipstick on the covers, thongs. Is that enough? Man hiking a ball with a thong in his ass. Is that enough for you to tell your child that it's wrong?
Now, I don't know if I need to explain myself here, or I need to explain what's happening in this video. I'm pretty sure it speaks for itself. So let's just keep going.
Right. How did I not see this, dog? It's like I came across Bootsy. If you don't know who Bootsy is, rapper, out of Baton Rouge. Anyway, big in the hip hop game, dog, and he's going viral because of some facts that he spoke about an incident, bro. And it's like,
and let's be clear, calling this shit an incident is extremely ignorant and stupid. But let's go.
I just want to get my thoughts on the incident straight up. But, you know, Bootsy got me here, bro, and dog is speaking all facts. Madden. If you ain't familiar with Madden, it's the football game. It is the football game. The football game has been around for the longest, dog. All the boys play it, all the men play it, from back and way back when. And Caleb Williams is on the front of Madden 27, dog. And, you know, just his photo, the photo of him is enough to just go viral on its own, bro. First of all, Caleb Williams is a fire-ass quarterback. No shit. But because he's on the cover of Madden 27, dog. But if you look at the goddamn cover, you will see why this bitch has gone viral. Hold on. You can't see... Dog is rocking fingernail paint.
Here we go. I don't really get why this is an argument. I don't really get why this is something to be mad about. Like, he's not wearing makeup. His nails are painted. In all reality, even if he was wearing makeup, who gives a shit, dude? Who cares? Your team's winning. He's playing well. Why are you going to sit there and have these stupid ass gripes about something like that? Him having his nails painted or not painted doesn't affect how he plays the game. The only difference is that you look at football like it's like the ultimate manly thing to do. And I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't understand why people are trying to gatekeep how somebody looks in a sport. Because, mind you, let's be clear here. The NBA, okay, pre-Michael Jordan was wearing short shorts, was wearing all this shit Like, it was ridiculous. It looked ridiculous. MJ shows up, then they start wearing the iconic style of the uniforms that they still wear today. But if MJ didn't change the standard, you would see LeBron James in some short shorts because those are the regulations set by the NBA. So then what would they say about that? Because as far as what Stevie thinks, the only people that wear short shorts like that are women. And I guarantee you he would go on a whole rant talking about how the NBA is gay and da-da-da-da-da. And it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if he's playing well, if he's doing what he's supposed to do as a quarterback, why are you concerned about how he dresses? Who cares? It's a numbers game. In all reality, when you're talking about a sport, regardless of how you want to look at things, nobody gives a fuck about your idealistic worldview about what you think a man is. In all reality, sports is a numbers game. If his stats, his wins, his percentages are all on point, who gives a shit? Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, dog is rocking fingernail paint. And I could sit here and have a conversation about men rocking fingernail paint all day long. You know what I'm saying? But it is.
Which is stupid. If you can hold a conversation about nail polish all day long on whether or not a man should wear it, it's dumb. That's fucking dumb. It's a waste of time. You want to know why? Because fashion and everything, it's subjective. You know, you can go to New York Fashion Week and you can see some of the stuff that Versace and all these people throw on the runway, and you could think that it just looks like garbage hung together by thread, and that's your opinion, and that's perfectly okay. And you can sit there and wear khakis and a flannel with a hat on, and that's okay. That's your opinion. But you can't sit there and judge somebody else's way on how they want to look when it's all subjective. There is no one singular way a person should look. That's why you have men that look like lumberjacks. That's why you have fucking business suits. That's why you have surf attire. That's why you have all. It's different. Depending on who you are, you're going to gravitate towards some of those things. And you're going to pull back from some of those other things because you think that they don't fit you. So why all of a sudden are we gatekeeping nail polish?
It's 2026. No excuse, no justification for it. It's just these boys out here these days is fucked up. You know what I mean? Had bro playing for the Thunder. OKC Thunder, that was the conference finals, dog. I think he really gay though. But you know what I mean?
Oh my
Caleb
God.
Williams, he ain't gay. Like, he got a girl. He may actually be married, bro, but there's a trend with these fucking feminine ass boys out here rocking fingernail paint. You see it with the rappers, Thug, Drake, or whatever.
Okay. Dude, I don't know how to make this any more clear. So you're going to tell me, okay, that if a dude that's literally caught bodies, okay, somebody who's literally taking people out, he starts rocking fingernail paint, you're going to call his ass soft? No. He's 100% harder than you are. Pause. Big pause. Mega pause. Don't clip that. Pause. It's just what it is. It's a fashion statement. No matter how you want to look at it, it's a fashion statement. Don't matter.
Right. But football, dog. Football is the man sport. You know what I mean? At least we can have that. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God. Save the men's sports for lumberjack competitions. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. It's a fucking sport. Who cares? Bro, the people that care are the most homophobic fucking losers on the planet. Those are the people that care. You want to know the people that don't care? Bears fans. You know why? Because he's leading their team into victory. Bro, this shit irritates me so much. I mean, I don't know why you're wanting to gatekeep something as stupid as fucking fingernail polish, when in all reality, nobody's gonna just paint their nails just because a sports player is doing it. Okay? Nobody is. That's just how it is. People are gonna do it if they want to do it. They're not gonna do it if they don't want to do it. That's just how people work. And you thinking that because some dude is on the cover of a Madden game, it's all of a sudden going to make every fucking guy on the planet just start painting their nails to look like him. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this shit works.
But you go, here you got Caleb on the front of that bitch rocking his fingernail paint. You know what I mean? And what that shows to the boys. What that shows to the bros, the influence that has on the kids.
It does nothing. It does nothing. Dude, I can't, man. I don't understand how somebody can be this fucking ignorant and stupid. I don't get it.
I even get on my soapbox about this situation, man. Boosie went viral for it yesterday. He posted this on Twitter, I believe. Fingernails painted on Madden. Young boys look up to you, bro. Shaking my head at Caleb Williams. This is the example you set for them.
There is no example. That's how he wants to be.
Players should grab your ass in the locker room and call you Carrie every time they see you. You want respect from your teammates, and your hands look like they bitch nails at home. Shaking my head, sweet ass ninja. I wonder.
Bro, that's the dumbest fucking thing that could be said. Bro, in all reality, most of these guys that do this homophobic talking points on camera in front of people and make these posts probably do some of the gayest shit behind closed doors. It's unreal. Let's keep going, I guess.
What the old heads got to say about Caleb with his fingernail paint, man. But, you know, he the starting quarterback for the Bears, bro. So, and he fire. Right, so they in a position where they can't really confront bro about nothing, dog. But
dude, bro, they're the ones that hired him. They're the ones that hired him. You're telling me dude didn't start painting his nails until after he got that contract? Is that what you're really gonna fucking tell me, Stevie? You don't think that they knew about that before they offered him the deal? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Dude, this shit's so stupid. These arguments are so stupid. You're acting like shit needs to stay the way it's been for fucking 60, 70 years. No. Times change. Shit's different. And you trying to hold on to a part of the past that doesn't do anything for us, and it doesn't benefit us in any form or fashion, is what's keeping men back. In all reality, you know, shit's gonna change, no matter how you want to look at it. It's just what it is. And I know the saying, and everybody knows the saying. Soft men create hard times. Hard times create hard men, and then hard men create soft times, and soft times create soft men, and then the cycle repeats, and it keeps going in a circle. I mean, in all reality, we haven't been in a world war in a long time. We haven't had to deal with any real issues in the world. We've been dealing with other people's problems overseas instead of, because apparently, according to you know who, there's nothing wrong here, which there is, and there is problems here. But the problems aren't drastic enough to where it's not creating a bunch of hardened ass people that are just cold to the world. It's going to take something a lot more than that to transform men into that. Right now, it's safe for pretty much anybody. We don't have to worry about getting thrown into the middle of a conflict. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff right now. Even though there is possibilities if you know who keeps doing what he does. But it's what it is. As of right now, we are dealing with a time of peace. And no matter how anybody wants to look at it, yes, we are dealing with a time of peace. Nobody's getting drafted. Nobody has to go fill out a draft card. Nobody is getting pulled from their homes to go lace up and go fight. It's not happening right now. So yes, we are technically in a time of peace. And it's going to change people. But it'll eventually, the cycle will repeat itself. It happens all the time. But the fact of the matter is that you want to sit there and hold on to a standard of men that has been carried around for generations. And I don't think you understand how people look back on those men. A lot of people look back on those men with disgust because of the way that they treated their families, their children, and everything. Okay? You can be a hardworking person. You can be a go-get-it breadwinner for your family. But you don't have to be so cold and off-putting that it makes your children resent you. And there's a lot of dads in those generations that did that. Mine included. And everybody who lives that type of life with a parent like that wants to break the cycle. I'm not going to be my dad. That's the one thing that most men that have dads like that say to themselves when they have their own children. I am not going to turn into my dad. So you're trying to gatekeep a lifestyle like that has been despised for a long time, all because you think some fingernail paint is really going to turn people sweet. This shit don't work that way.
Had this been some old school shit, dog, be lumped up, put upside his head. That fingernail paint shit would be smacked the hell out of his ass, dog. We ain't doing that, bro. But in 2026, do what they do, dog. That's why boys becoming feminine.
Okay. So then explain Dennis Rodman then. Explain Dennis Rodman. 90s, peak Bulls era, had fingernail paint, dyed hair, the whole 9 yards, wore dresses. You're telling me somebody beat up Dennis Rodman to get him to change? Fuck no. You want to know why? Because Dennis Rodman proved his worth on the court. Doesn't matter what you wear. And any fucking person in a sport will tell you that. It doesn't matter what you wear. It matters how you play. So, these are the things that you don't even think about, Stevie. But yet you want to sit there and have these talking points like you know so much, but you're really ignorant to a lot of things.
That's why boys being gay. It's all from the same gumbo of bullshit, man. Like, Caleb may not be gay, right? But all this shit makes boys sweet, and we already have to worry about enough.
What do we have to worry about, Stevie? Huh? The rise of lonely men? You know, because of people like Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit and those types of fucking losers, they created an epidemic of lonely men that couldn't get women to save their lives because of how they act and how they treat women. Like you know that problem? The problem that you benefit from? The problem that you profit from? But no, it's because the guys are getting sweet. So yeah, that's the real problem. No, the real problem is that women don't want to date pieces of shit. And the fact of the matter is, Stevie, is that you and your red pill ass fucking loser fucking people in your circle are turning y'all into pieces of shit that no woman wants to be near. Might not like it, but it is what it is. Call a spade, okay? You might be married, But it's nobody else's fault that you found a girl that was willing to put up with your bullshit. And I can guarantee you, you don't act like this behind the fucking camera. When the cameras are off, you act completely different with that woman. Because there's no way in hell, especially with the way that she acts, there's no way in hell you act like the alpha male that you claim you are. That's not how shit works.
With the boys, the next generation, and everything they got to deal with, you know what I'm saying, with society and social media and gender wars and gender dysphoria and LGBTQ, ZY.
Bro, this shit's been going on for a minute, and you're sitting there acting like this is a problem now. It was never a problem. That shit's always been going on. The only difference is that it was in the background. It wasn't posted all over the place. And the only reason why it was posted all over the place is because people like you sit there and they mass produce videos just down talking it instead of just leaving it alone. I don't think you understand. The transgender and LGBT thing would disappear overnight if people like you and Myron and all you fucking clowns just left it alone. Nobody would worry about it anymore. The reason why people worry about it is because you fucking hop on your camera, pull your little mic up, and you proclaim to the world that it's a problem. That's it. Instead of just letting people live how they want to live. The fact that you're more focused on what every fucking person is doing behind closed doors is so stupid to me. Like, why do I care what a grown man is going to do with another grown man when they're home alone? Why is that my concern? My concern is to me, my wife, my kids, and my job. That's it. And that's all you should worry about. When you worry about other people, you're starting to invest yourself into somebody else's life like that. There's a problem. You can give advice to the best of your ability and you can do what you do, but at the end of the day, people are going to live how they want to live. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. It doesn't matter what names you're going to call them or whatever you're going to do. It's not going to make them completely 180 and stop being who they want to be. People are going to be what they want to be, no matter what. So your best bet is just leave it the fuck alone and worry about you.
Z732 squared and all that, bro. You know what I mean? And this is another proponent of that bullshit. When you got a fire ass, he won a Heisman, dog, bro. It's cold. Cold. You hear me? Dog is a beast, right? But then what type of effect you think this is gonna have on the little boys looking up to him, man?
It's gonna have none. None. You know why? Okay, I don't think it's gonna be none. It might affect some. But that's because they already wanted to do it. And then when they see their favorite football player doing it, they think it's okay. It doesn't make them gay. It doesn't make them anything. It doesn't change who they are. It's a fashion choice. It's like wearing a ring on each finger. That's a fashion choice. Is it completely dumb as fuck to wear a ring on every single finger? Yes. Is it stupid to have 5 fucking chains on your neck? Yes. Is it stupid to have 2 watches on your wrist? Yes. It's a fashion statement. And guess what? Fingernail paint comes off. It's not permanent. So yes, it's a fashion statement. It can be put on and used and taken off no differently than any other accessory. So then why do you care?
They're gonna be out here doing the same shit, bro, and find themselves in situations where their booty hole get tested, where their sexuality get tested.
Oh my God.
Not even tested, where it's advocated for you to go ahead and do that. Experiment.
Nobody's doing that. Bro, you're not going to sit there and fucking tell me that the NFL or any fucking NFL player is going to go tell you to go experiment and take one in the ass. Nobody is doing that. Nobody is. And the fingernail paint doesn't fucking justify that either. God, man, you're so fucking dumb. It's unreal. I don't understand. How did you graduate high school? How? Bro, I'm a high school dropout. And I can understand this more than you.
You know what I mean? Be out here 10 years down the road and had 4 dicks in your mouth already. You ain't even...
Oh my God.
But yeah, since then, Boosie has responded because apparently he got a lot of flack.
Yeah, no shit, he's gonna get fired because it was this dumbass thing to say. It was extremely fucking dumb. It shows how ignorant you guys are. It really does.
A lot of heat for that post. I'd imagine from the LGBTQ and all these liberal, democratic bitches.
Bro, 100%. You have no room to call anybody a bitch when you're the softest bitch I've ever seen in my life. 100%, bro. You're acting like somebody throat fucked you, and all it was a photo with a dude having fingernail paint. Get real. Call your ass Build-A-Bear because you're soft as a fucking plushie, you bitch.
Yeah, he responded to the backlash right here. Like, look at that, dog. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. Who cares? Shut the fuck up. You homophobic queen. Shut the fuck up.
I don't give a damn about what nobody say about nothing, bro. We live in society right now in 2026, bro, when little boys, hell, teenagers, hell, grown-ass, bitch-made-ass men seeing a Heisman candidate out here rocking fucking fingernail paint, dog. That does damage to everybody. You know?
No, it doesn't. You simple-minded fucking idiot. Dude. I don't even know how much more I can say. I don't even know what to do. I can't keep going on and just calling him stupid. Well, I could. I really could. It would be fun to do. But this just shows the level of ignorance that a lot of these fucking men have on this platform. That you are sitting there and worrying about fingernail paint when the man is winning. He's winning at life a lot better than you are. He's doing something right, obviously, but you're concerned about his fingernail paint. Out of everything else, that's your concern. I don't get why people care unless they're sensitive little babies who, when the cameras turn off, Stevie's sitting there in the mirror, painting his nails and doing the pose. But then he wipes it all off, hops back on camera. That shit is good. That's what it's got to be. That's what it's got to be. You are afraid to express yourself because of how people will look at you. And it's nobody else's fault that you're an insecure bitch. It's nobody's fault but your own. Okay? Fact of the matter is that you could rock fingernail paint tomorrow, Stevie, and not a damn person would say anything about it. You know why? Because it's nobody's fucking business. The only people that would say anything about you doing that is anybody in the red pill sphere or this manosphere that's going to sit there and just shit on you for being that way. But guess what? Nobody else is going to. You know why? Because it's not our fucking concern. It really isn't. But the fact that you're sitting there and you're going to sit there and you're going to judge a multimillionaire football player, can't even say football player, he's a fucking superstar athlete, and you think that you have the fucking place and the platform to judge him? When he's probably got 10 times your net worth? Sponsorships, deals, and everything going for him, but yet all of a sudden you think that you should voice your opinion. Just like Boosie's fucking irrelevant ass thought that he should voice his opinion. You know, if Boosie would have thrown out some really good singles over the last fucking few years, maybe. But that motherfucker hasn't made a hit yet. He's close enough to shit that was going around when I was in high school. So his opinion means nothing to me. and neither does yours. And in all reality, anybody watching this video, if you think that this is the way, if you honestly think that this is the way that men should act, you're living in a fucked up reality. And you're going to be sorely mistaken. Because the one thing that nobody's going to care about when you're out in the real world, not this online dumb shit, is what you're wearing. Really don't matter. Because I do remember a time when skinny jeans were considered gay. Wore them anyway, because that was part of my style. That's what I like to wear. I liked wearing skinny jeans. I wore skinny jeans all the fucking time. Got made fun of. Got called gay. Got called all this shit under the sun. All because I wore tight pants. That's what it was. Then all of a sudden, You're a Jerk came out. Then the dance got popular. Then the Rangers, who were a dance crew that did the dance, they got hella popular. And what were they wearing? Skinny jeans. So then guess what? Every guy, as far as you could fucking see, was rocking skinny jeans with high tops all over the place. And it became a thing for a long fucking time. But just months before that, I was getting called gay for wearing those same clothes. And yet then they went to the store a couple months later, because at that point in time, there were no men's skinny jeans. You had to buy women's. So there was a bunch of grown-ass men out there acting like they were manlier than me, but yet they went to the women's section in a store and went and bought skinny jeans just so they could match that style. Shit's subjective. It's just what it is. And Stevie Knight thinking that he can gatekeep some bullshit like this is so dumb to me. I can't watch any more of this. I don't expect you guys to. So, I'm going to leave it alone. Just know. This is a PSA for all of you guys. If you feel like dressing a certain way, do it. Who cares? It doesn't mean you're a different person. It doesn't mean you're anything other than who you actually are. And if people can't see past what you're wearing, then you don't need those people in your life. Because real friends and real things like that are only going to see you for you. They're not going to care about the clothes that you wear or what you have on your fingernails or on your wrist. They're not going to care about that stuff. A real friend just sees you. And real people in general are only going to see you. People that can't get past the clothes or get past the fingernail paint are people that you should never listen to for the rest of your life. Those are the people you should fully avoid at all costs. And with that, I'm done. If you like the video, like it. Comment down below any of your thoughts. If you think I said something that you don't agree with, we can have a discussion. Subscribe, because we're on our way up. Like I said, if we can get to 500 subscribers by December, I'll do a giant stream to thank everybody, and we'll have a good time. I was gonna do my face reveal for that, but I wanted to jump over the hump and did it anyways. But if you want to catch me on cam, I will be live streaming, and all of my live streams will be with me on cam, so you don't have to worry about missing it. So join up, click the bell, do everything, and I'll see you in the next one.